Hello Capricorn. This is Taurina. I'm here to do your October 15th through the 31st reading for 2020. Please like and subscribe before I forget to say that. It helps my channel grow. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to, get notified or anything like that, but it does help me out a lot. So here we are. This is a very general reading. It may not resonate with everybody here. I want to start by just talking a little bit about the energy surrounding you for the next 2 weeks. You have the Eight of Wands here. Eight of Wands has to do with some information, something passionate, something important coming at you quickly, or you going towards somebody else. This has to do with quick movement. This is actually very normally looked at as a very positive card. It is, there's a lot of potential for growth here. There's, wands are all about passion, inspiration, creativity, and usually has something to do with a conversation or information coming in. Very positive. This is a very good card. I also want to point out that even though you are not technically the King of Pentacles card, you are the Queen of Pentacles card, but you're very close. Okay, this is actually a Taurus card, but Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn are all earth energies, and the King of Pentacles is the divine masculine of the earth energies. And Capricorn, you are right in there. You are definitely an earth energy. You're very stable, centered, and grounded. You're all about the 3D physical material world. I'm calling you as the King of Pentacles. This is your reading. I'm feeling very good, even though I've only seen a couple of these cards, that this is definitely your reading. So while I turn these cards over, I want to just let you know that I have meditated, I have pre-shuffled and cut the deck, and I only take jumpers. And that's why I pull the cards ahead of time so that you don't have to watch me do all this on video, because it does take a long time to get these cards to jump out sometimes. We want to keep this reading as a very manageable one for you, because everybody's time is very precious these days. So let's just jump into this. Before I start, I did pull an energy oracle card, and I will read that to you at the very end. In your recent past, okay, something happened here. I can feel it. I can feel it looking at these cards. I can already feel what's going on. Oh, you're carrying around a lot of burdens. Something happened, and you're not feeling good about it. This is your reading, Capricorn. This is you carrying burdens. So something happened. When I look at the card right next to it, I immediately think soulmate, okay? Because when you have a connection with a soulmate, whatever happens to one person happens to the other also, okay? You guys share feelings very deeply, okay? Soulmates have very deep connections. And it looks like somebody cut somebody out. Somebody left somebody out in the cold. It wasn't pleasant. Okay, I'm reading this as definitely, this has to do with love. Okay, we're going to start out with love, and we're going to end with love here. Passions and feelings. Passions and feelings. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. This card would talk about a loss of money, but not in this instant. What I'm seeing here and what I'm feeling more so than anything is, first of all, I'm freezing looking at this card. I'm going to say that you had a soulmate connection with somebody. Very deep connection, probably very long-term connection, maybe up to 10 years. This is a 10 card. I'm going to say this was a very long, deep connection. That ended, and you are feeling a lot of burdens here. So I have a feeling that maybe you were the one who ended it, or you were the cause of somebody else ending it. Whatever it is, you're carrying around a lot of guilt here. Okay, the good news is that this is a 10. 10 is a completion of a cycle. You will be putting these burdens down pretty soon, okay? So this will be going away, if it hasn't already, because remember, this is in the past here. And if it hasn't happened yet, it will be happening soon. When this connection, this deep connection was broken off, you both felt left out in the cold. Not just one of you. It ended up both of you feeling left out in the cold. The universe stepped in and said, hey, we need some healing here. I'm going to step in. I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you some healing energy here. This is what the star is talking about in relationship to what is going on here. The star also talks about dreams and wishes, hopes and desires. And you know, you, after healing, maybe are starting to see a glimmer of hope. So, you know, double duty for this card. I'm feeling that you are a little bit hopeful now. You've been thinking about this. You've been working on yourself. You've been trying to, you know, think about what happened here, because you really, you've got a lot of anxiety here. You're carrying around a lot of guilt, a lot of burdens. You're feeling left out in the cold also. But I think that with this healing, there is some hope in you. That's what I'm feeling. And then when I look down here into the present, I know that you've got some hope, because look at you, Queen of Wands, stepping into your power. Queen of Wands, I think this is you, okay? Now remember, there's no gender in tarot. We all have the male and the female and male aspects of all the cards in both of us. Okay? Just because that's a queen sitting there and I call it a her, doesn't mean it, if you're a male that it can't be you. You will have her attributes. Her attributes are stepping into your power. That's what the Queen of Wands is all about. She knows who she is. She knows where she's going. She knows how to get there. She's very attractive. People are just magnetized to this personality. She walks in the room and everybody wants to talk to her. She is hot stuff. She knows what's going on, and she's going to go and step into her power and get what she wants. Here you are sitting pretty. So you definitely have healed. You're feeling better about a situation. Actually, no, you're not feeling better about a situation. You're feeling better about yourself. You've come to a conclusion. You might have some hope now. You're stepping back into your power because you have worked hard to get back to this stable, centered, grounded place that a Capricorn would be at. This is good. This is very good for you. Unfortunately, you have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Now, this is very amazing that this came out, because I usually don't read reversals, and I have all my cards come out, you know, the right way. And how this got upside down, I'll never know, but it was meant to be. We have to read it that way. You're stuck. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse position, which means it is not turning in your favor. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going backwards, but it does mean that it's stuck, okay? So you may have a bit of bad luck here. Well, I'd say you have some bad luck here, okay? Look at what you're going through. This Wheel of Fortune starts turning in your favor when you've learned your karmic lessons, okay? So when you see the Wheel of Fortune come up, that means there's some karmic lessons that need to be learned. If this was in the upright position, it means that you have learned your lessons and the universe is saying, okay, good, go back on about your business. You've learned one lesson, now get back to life and, you know, go do what you got to do. You're stuck here, okay? So like I said, you may have a little bit of a bad luck. But the universe is here to help you. It's already showed up for you in the star, okay? It wants you to succeed. The universe does everything in its power for you to succeed. It wants you to succeed. It's showing up here to remind you to do the right thing. You need to do the right thing in handling this situation here. Something was not handled right. This is your reading. So I'm sorry to say, Get mad at me if you want. I'm just telling you what the cards are saying. You did not handle something in the right way here. You need to step up and make it right. When you make it right, this Wheel of Fortune, the karmic wheel, will turn around and it will start going in your favor. Perhaps that's what this conversation is all about. This is a quick conversation coming in. I believe it's you going to have a conversation with somebody else. And when I look down here into your near future, looks like you're going to have a conversation with the Empress. Now, the Empress is, I read it as a Taurus. It doesn't have to be. It could be a Virgo, or it could be anybody taking on the attributes of the Empress. The Empress is a very nurturing, creative, incubating, powerful, abundant, creative, inspirational, incubational, very, Mother Nature. She is the mama of the tarot deck. All the queens. This is the mom of all the queens. All these queens' attributes, they learned from her. Okay? So, if you're dealing with a Taurus or even a Virgo, that's another earth sign, and you're an earth sign. So things probably don't move too quickly. Very earthy energy, moves kind of slow. So if you're going to come at somebody really fast, this is pretty fast here. This is quick movement. You may want to slow it down if you're going to have some success here. If it is another earth sign, if it's a Taurus or a Virgo, you may want to slow your roll a little bit here. Okay, she's a number 3, and I notice it's right next to another 3. 3 is all about recognition, attention, just getting the attention that you want, being recognized for who you are, for what you've done. It's possible that you're wanting to give this Empress more of your attention. This doesn't necessarily have to do with work, although this is a career and job card. But it's Pentacles, and Pentacles also has to do with relationships and love also. So I'm seeing that you want recognition, you want attention, and I believe that you want attention from this Empress. If you come at her with this very quick movement like this, I'm not sure you're going to get the attention that you want. So like I said, slow your roll a little bit, okay, if that's what this is about. As I said, there is maybe a chance of a little bit of bad luck here with the Wheel of Fortune, because I do see somebody walking away. The 8 of Cups is about somebody not being fulfilled. They're not, they only got 8 cups. They want 10 cups. They want 10 cups of love. They're not fulfilled. So they leave. And they just say, you know what? There's some secrets. There's some hidden stuff going on. Maybe they didn't hear what they needed to hear. Somebody's leaving in this. So I hate to leave it like this, but as the 8 of Cups said, it is time to leave. So let's look at your Energy Oracle card. Oh, hello. Of course it is. Anxiety. Yeah, there's anxiety here. There's no doubt. We got a lot of anxiety right here. Let's just read this, because this is a 1 and an 8. It's an 18. If you add 1 and 8, that's a 9. 9 is intensity. It's about all your feelings are very much more intense than they normally would be. Doesn't surprise me that it did come out, though, because you do have, we got a couple 8s here. You got 8, you got 9, and you got a 10 here, and you got a 10 here. Remember, cycles are closing here with the 8 of Wands. Because the Wheel of Fortune is a 10 also, you will be closing out a cycle. When you get this to stop turning, this will close out a cycle for you. And here you are. You're at a 9 with your anxiety level. You're almost at a 10. You're almost ready to get rid of it. So let's read what it has to say here. Anxiety. worry or distress. The woman on this card is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Receiving this card upright may indicate that you're experiencing a time of increasing stress, perhaps even a situation that you find yourself brooding about much of the time. However, if you'll notice the scene outside the window, the storm is distant and perhaps even moving away. Perhaps whatever is going on in this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Brooding and fretting never solve things, so trust in yourself and your process. When you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solutions that you seek. Remember, the universe has your back here. The universe is here to help you. Why don't you call on your angels, spirit guides, spirit gang, ancestors, God, whatever it is that you call your universe, and ask for some guidance here, okay? Because you do want to get this Wheel of Fortune unstuck. You've done a good job getting back to being solid and grounded and stable. You've got a good idea of how to step into your power. You just need to clean up some loose ends here. And I know, easier said than done, okay? But look, end of a cycle here, almost to the end of a cycle here, almost putting this anxiety to bed. This is going to be an important conversation that you need to have to handle things. So good luck with this, Capricorn. I'll be looking to see how you're doing on November 1st. Thank you for joining me, and now that you know what's coming, best to be prepared for it. Ask for help. The universe is always there to help.